That burns them haters up.
I simply asked. I said, I wish I could have this dry bacon. Well, I mean, you know what that is.
Absolutely. And we are here to continue to watch the dry bag summer season 2026 in Sarasota, Florida, conducted by no other than our great friend, Sarasota Tim. And he has been just exceeding in his generosity and just popping out wonderful, imaginative, and just well thought out content. So let's just get into it, guys. If you are not familiar with me, my name is Life and Vibe, otherwise known as Ray. I am a registered nurse in the United States. I do not treat, diagnose. Everything is educational information purposes only, and I do everything under fair use. And yes, I have 49 days until my trial with Sarasota Tim. So we are under 50 days now. And there are lots of videos where I discuss why I'm taking this malicious, fake copyright flagger from YouTube to a business tort case in Virginia on August 13th, 2026 in General District Court. If you want to check the details of the docket. All right, guys, let me make me small. Tim is going to be at 1.5. This is a classic.
Make little love. Get down tonight. Man, if you could just rock with me in my truck. I'm hearing some good ones, man. Just leaving the beach. It's hot as Hades, 102. You know that means 202. I'm talking about Fahrenheit. It's hot, baby. It's hot. Damn hot. Remember on Good Morning Vietnam?
I could tell the air conditioning in your truck is blowing. We have not any content now that it's summer, and we're only in June. So I think officially, are we at the days of summer now? It may have passed. Don't get me. I'm not keeping up with the equinox. RV obviously has the air conditioning constantly, and so does Tim's F-250 that he hates.
He was doing the DJ thing. Robin Williams. He goes, how hot is he? He goes, hot. Damn hot. That was a good skit right there, man. So we're rolling up here.
No, a good skit is the one that I saw from Monty Python with the Philosophers World Cup with Germany versus Greece, because it's intelligent. And not that I don't like Robin Williams, don't get me wrong, but I just happened to see that clip today because of the World Cup, and that is very well thought out. Very, very smart humor. I love Monty Python. I'm not gonna lie.
Here, getting up closer to the, turn this down a little bit. Getting up here a little closer to the moose. Taking down,
otherwise known as the Mooch Lodge, because Tim is trying to mooch his way into a free meal, free parking, free water, free ice, and hopefully a free bedroom at some lady's house.
Down the canopy was like, boom, no problema. What I want to do when I get home, though, is make sure I charge my battery on my cordless drill. I'm not sure if it even needs it, but we had a runaway umbrella right in front of me.
See, Tim has to create 21 minutes of absolute video slop in order to beg his subscribers to watch his videos in entirety and let the ads run through so that he can make as much AdSense as possible so that he can make money on his side hustle, which is his YouTube channel, to his Social Security. That's what he's up to. And so he just gets in his car, blows the air conditioning, and just lets a stream of consciousness of thoughts come out of his mind. And if you dare to have criticized his content and his stealing a heart transplant recipient's golf clubs, then you are a hater and a demonic individual.
I went and grabbed it. The guy was sitting underneath his other umbrella, just all engrossed into his phone, scrolling. and I grabbed the umbrella as it's coming right towards me, and since I know beach umbrellas, because I live here, I immediately collapsed it and walked over.
I have a theory. Tim is a malignant narcissist, and I recently did a live talking about that. And talking about lives, we have members only lives every Friday, as much as I possibly can. Happy hour. This Friday, we're actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to host a vertical live stream on my mobile phone. And I wanted to do that because I know that there's something that YouTube is doing. And so I wanted to, kind of interact and engage with the audience in a little bit of a different way, because I know some of my audience also watches on mobile devices. So it's not going to be all the time. I know people like the traditional streams, and watching it on the television, but just for fun, just to do something different and see how that goes, and to be a little bit more personal. It's talk up, just chit chat. All right, guys, let's keep going. Tim, sorry. So yeah, if you want to join the good life, $2.99 a month down below. Have fun, ad-free experience in the lives and with the videos, or not the videos I put out early. Anyway, all right, stop with that bit.
Basically where it was probably at, because
you know what? Maybe I need to get out one of these.
No. I simply asked. I said, I wish I could have that dry bacon. Well, I mean, you know what that is.
That really wasn't a dry bag. That was just an absolute complete bag to get people to join. We got lots of members too, so we do have fun in our chats.
It just came out, and it was a big hole in the sand where it was. And this guy's down here like this, and I said, "This your umbrella? This one belong to you?" He goes, oh, okay, thank you. So I gave it to him, and
believe it or not, this is sped up.
These new ones they're selling now, they're such junks. They got this big corkscrew on the bottom, and they give you this plastic handle that you can stick in a hole, and so you have a little thing to turn it and twist it. You're better off just having a spear that you wiggle back and forth or around and around and let it sink, and then pack it full of sand, or get you a little trowel and dig you a little hole. But whatever. So that's what they're selling. And people think that they just screw it in like 2 or 3 screws and that's going to hold it. You're not even down into the hard sand yet. So I went back over to my area, and of course, I grabbed my drill and auger and marched right back.
I'm just looking at the architecture and just surprised that, I mean, this is his content a lot of the times. And then when he did get out to the beach, which I will not blow your eardrums out with that, it was just very windy. One of his videos, just it blew your ears. His sound quality. He doesn't edit. He's just puts out these long videos. Obviously I'm making a react, but it's because Tim has just recently had some very egregious behaviors with having, I said about the golf clubs, and there's been a whole, thing with his echo chamber wanting to ensure that he feels rewarded for everything that he does, and just, wanting to stick it to the rest of us. And so they are happy to do that by sending him money. And people want to say, I'm jealous. I don't care. I do fine. Okay. I'm a registered nurse. It's nothing about jealousy. I don't like Sarasota Tim because he spreads medical misinformation on the internet. I don't like his subscribers also rewarding somebody who has been sort of pinpointed as having taken off with one of his previous I guess it was like a friend, but there was a friend that was found through YouTube, and obviously that person did reach out to Tim because they knew Tim was coming out to the area in the United States where they lived, and so it was Johnny Vegas, and said, "Hey, why don't you come on by? I can loan you these golf clubs and save you some money." And the loan ended up being an extended amount of time because Tim was for a period of time out west and filming his content. And then he went back to Florida and then came back with the golf clubs and was playing again. And since that time, it's been some years since he left that, going out west. I think the last time he may have been there was at the end of 2024. So we're coming up to, a year and a half now. And the individual, Johnny Vegas, has asked Tim to return the golf clubs. And Tim has dug his heels in and said, nope, I say they are gifted to me. Your videos are you being held almost hostage by other people on this platform to say otherwise. And that's not true. And you and I both know that's not true. And so Tim has just been twisting the truth. I've spoken personally also to Johnny Vegas, and he has expressed to me that he wants his property back, and Tim will not do it. And so what most normal people, I think, would consider when somebody is a heart transplant recipient, they have something that's worth at the time over $2,500 in value, and you lent it to somebody, and now they are turning around and saying, no, it's my property. You said you gifted it to me. It's just, it's just bad. And instead of his, some of his, I think, subscribers, it didn't fall well with them. But Tim is very manipulative, and I think sometimes his sort of audience is just this sort of creepy, contrarian group of people that are sending him money because he, why not? And it's not jealousy. It's just I can't understand the mindset of rewarding somebody who's a thief. And so it's very, but I kind of do understand, because they like to be somehow propping people up who are really not good people. It's weird. It's a weird psychology. And they really feel like they are sticking it to the rest of us by supporting Tim, because us disliking Tim makes them more motivated to send him money. And it's kind of like, because they feel like, we're this hater community and Tim's this great religious guy over here, or whatever they want to, because he's their guy, So it's just, it's so childish. It's really childish, but it's childish with adults who have money to reward people. It's got nothing to do with jealousies. I promise you. I don't care. Send more money. I'm garnishing him in a couple of months. So why would I worry about him getting money? This type of money is something that's easily able to fall under a garnishment. So why do I worry? Tim's going to lose on August 13th. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a long speech.
Back over there and said, hey, let's get this in the ground right for you. So I was able to do that. And when I did it,
but I think it's important to get the context of what's happening at the moment, because Tim's Buy Me a Coffee donations have kind of fallen off the cliff, and his some of his things had kind of fallen off a little bit financially. And since the controversy about Johnny Vegas's golf clubs has started, like any good local community, Tim's has sent him more money, and has used his Amazon links and kind of, doing that type of financial support, which is very common on YouTube. And then it's very common for people to tell me that I'm jealous. No, I'm just pointing out this is very common behavior. And it's just kind of interesting to see adults propped up and support somebody who stole from somebody. It's just to me, it's very interesting.
It wasn't like the drill was slow at all, but I've drilled it enough times, and I'm going to try to remember to take the battery and charge it. Give it a little charge. There it is. The Mooser. There it is. Anna Maria Island. Garrett, look at all the parking spots now. My spot over there on the very end where that white truck is, that's where I go. That's the only place I can go. I went over here one day, right here. I'll park right there where that buoy is, or whatever you call it. Parked right there, too. That's where I parked the cab.
He's obsessed with parking, as long as it's free.
LX. So, it's time to get some groceries, baby. Ribeye, steak.
He's also obsessed with this camera, and he's obsessed with not stopping for school buses with stop signs and flashing lights. He's back to the carnivore diet, though he's on Crestor, also known as rosuvastatin, for very elevated cholesterol, and it's supposed to be taken with a diet more like a Mediterranean style diet to improve his overall cholesterol numbers, particularly his LDL and HDL. You want to get that up and the LDL down, and he doesn't care. So he just spreads bad medical advice, and that I find problematic as a registered nurse who spent years working in cardiac care.
On the cremator tonight, and some more hamburger meat. I'm gonna load up some more prison-free hen eggs. It's never been in prison before. Some of those pasture-raised jobs, and I'm just gonna be crushing the meat and eggs, baby. You gotta lose some weight. Gonna lose some weight. It'll fall right off of it if you don't eat. It's called sliding your ass away from the table. That's what I'm doing. But I gotta.
And that's what Tim has said he has been doing for years. And he actually looks heavier than ever. He said in one of his videos today he was weighing 203 pounds or 201. At one point he wanted to say he was under 200. I think he looks heavier than he's looked in a while. And we're not getting as many pictures of him wanting to really show his body on the beach. He shows a bit, but I promise you, I think he looks a little bit heavier. And I don't think his diet is doing him any favors. And he is very compulsive about a lot of things. So he is compulsive with shopping and returning items and just purchasing things without really thinking the whole process through, and he loses money, but he says he makes money when it's clearly most of us know he's probably not made money. He goes in and out of these diets and then tosses food out, and it's very labile in his sort of behaviors. It's just all over the place. It's just,
Hurry up and get something in me before I get bad and go weak. I'm gonna grab some Mountain Dews and some Diet Cokes. All good for you. All part of the diet. Diet. Get it? Diet Coke.
Oh, gosh. Well, yeah.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, they said it better than I could.
So there's a big bar, Tiki Heart bar down there. What is that? I've walked down there before. Look at the weather out towards
Somewhere that if you took a date, you would only pay for like water and a slice of lemon and maybe share a meal.
I-75, that's looking east. Every day, 3, 4 o'clock, right down I-75 is where the thunderstorms are. Hey, look, there's my Sport Fisher. Let's take a look at it. All right. It's the one with it right there.
I don't know if this is the one where he starts trying to teach us how to do an eye exam while driving a car. Very reckless, but it's Tim. And, if you call out his behaviors in one of these videos, he is going to double down on that behavior in his next video. He's very triggered by the things that we say and do. As much as he wants to say that he's burning the haters over here, I think it's quite the opposite, Tim, because you're going to be losing in court in 49 days and you have no case. You literally put forward zero evidence. So I don't know what you think is going to happen in a court of law. I mean, you can't put... It's just it's his behaviors are so irrational. I've studied a lot of psychiatry as a registered nurse. I was trained as a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I had to put my studies on hold for that for a while just because life happens. Anyway, I'm not going to low count. Keep going, Tim.
all mask.
I just want to say where my expertise comes. I do not treat or diagnose Sarasota, Tim.
Not the sailboat. Right there. There it is. One you can get up on top and drive it. Right there, second boat in, Sport Fisher. Not even like the biggest or nicest one, but nicest boat in that little area. I'm not going to zoom in because I can't. Come on. But you can see downtown Sarasota over there.
And when you hear him say that, come on, it's just that's when he's kind of like, I feel like the slips of his actual real personality come through, that sort of angry aggression. And I've heard from others who have met him that he does behave that way, which is why I find it so fascinating, his glazing audience, that little echo chamber that just tells him all the time that everything he does is just the best. It's and I have my audience who also love my videos and say things too. But I also have people who say things like I'm weird and I'm fine. I'll stand up for myself, but I don't delete them. They have to be really nasty, and there are people that want to just write some things that they know are just literally nasty. One thing is just a criticism. And another is just saying something that is meant to be just nasty. And I think people know what I mean.
I'll try to show you. You see downtown Sarasota? See it? You saw it. There's the bait guy, nobody there. This guy here with the sparklies, he's got sparklies. I thought it was lights flashing yesterday. He just got some sparkles. Isn't that cool? Remember those things that you would buy and, you could blow in a little fan thing and it's aluminum foil or something. But it's pretty cool. I came across the bridge yesterday. I thought it was the police. He got sparkles everywhere. Oh, yeah, it's raining out east.
Oh, my goodness.
See, I said it right. Normally,
we are going to bring Sarasota Tim along a little bit to get to the point where he gets closer to the McDonald's, because otherwise I don't even remember what he spoke about in this section at all. Does it matter? No. Probably buying stuff. We've heard nothing about whether or not he sold the KLX. I should add that in. So I don't think it was a completed transaction yesterday. I feel that if it was sold, he would have said something. So I'm guessing he didn't get what he wanted for the bike and did not go ahead. Or the person maybe didn't show up. Who knows? But we've heard nothing. So that's interesting. Because that would be something that people would actually watch, Tim, not this. Why aren't you talking about the KLX?
What's that? He said, well, that's the switch that puts the top up and down, and it's electric. This top is a convertible. The guy goes, wow, man, really cool. And then he said he saw one of these in his console. And the guy says, what's that? He says, oh, that's a T. I rest my balls on there. And the guy says, man, those Germans think of everything. Yeah, all right, well, it was kind of funny when I heard it.
Tim always likes to profess that he's very godly and Christian and Southern Baptist, and that would not be a joke my Uncle Sonny would tell.
So here we are at Winn-Dixie, terrible grocery store. Got no use for it. Useless. Why are you shopping there, man? There's a Publix up the street. Yeah, Winn-Dixie, they blow. All right, we're at the McDonald's.
This is one of Tim's favorite places to go to.
Let's see if there's anybody going to get behind me. You see Sarasota Tim F-250 coming. You better jump in line. Your lucky day.
He really thinks he's a lot more famous than he is. I know that some people maybe in his area recognize him from YouTube. His big blow up days of being on a viral video are kind of starting to come from the wayside. So I think it's more going to be infamy going and moving forward.
as long as you're under $10.
I don't know if he just says that to rage bait. It's hard to know with Sarasota Tim because he wants everybody else to be very generous, of which I understand his subscribers are, and that's their prerogative. If they want to send him money, I don't care. I promise you, this is more money for me to garnish. I don't care. But Tim certainly has a limit to his generosity that is very performative. And it's interesting because we'll look at the end and supposedly this person, I guess, took the time to join YouTube today and sub. And, finally somebody has subscribed. So that was an interesting turn of events. I guess it's hard to know. It's the internet.
Well, I'm behind somebody. I'm going to go on the outside. That way I can maybe get ahead of this guy and buy his. He's got him a $high car. Everybody's always talking about, give the... Hey, can I get a medium zing?
A medium what?
Medium Diet Coke.
Anything else?
That's it, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Well, it's not the same girl yesterday if she'd have got it. Looks like this Lincoln right here is a codger. Looks like I'll be getting him. He's got plenty. He can buy and sell me. If I had his money, I'd throw away mine. So,
he is obsessed with other people's financial worth. It's the only qualifier that matters for Tim. It's not about whether they have a good character, how smart they are, whether they are kind or caring, except if it's a female. If she's a good cook and she's servile to a man and wears makeup while doing it, then Tim thinks that she's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, people were saying, tip the people in there. Tip them. They're not allowed to take any money.
That's not true, Tim. If you slipped them $5 and nobody saw, they would say nothing and they could put $5 cash in their pocket. Not to say anything, Tim. I've certainly slipped a tip to people that probably have stores that they're not necessarily supposed to get tipped at. That's just you, Tim. That's just you. You can't hand it. You could hand over little Christmas cards and give it to them. You know, it's seasons and thank people. People do stuff all the time.
But you know, that's not what it's about. It's about paying for the person behind you, as long as it's under $10. There's a stipulation there.
I just find him irritating, and that's okay. I'm suing him, so I have a way to get my irritation out.
Now, you guys know when I was in, you guys told me the other day, what was the name of that town down there below Cedar City in Utah that's hot as Hades? I can never remember the name. I played golf down there.
Goodness, Tim.
Anyway, I just walked up. This is what learned me.
Oh my goodness!
From
let's get him along a little bit.
Never asking how much. You don't know what a half a yard is. That's $50. You know, a C note is a hundo, but a half a yard is 50. So anyway, yeah, that ruined me. And then I did another one.
Okay, Tim. Can we speed you along? Good Lord. I gotta get him along.
Anyway, he's a codger. He's down here. He lives over here in a big McMansion. He's got plenty of money. But you know what?
I almost feel like we should, if I could figure out on StreamYard how to add to the banner how many times he says plenty of money. I would love to know. Maybe we'll take a peek in the transcript or how many times he says money. I mean, it's his entire focus, and his audience makes him happy with it, and that's fine. And it's not about, promise you, it's not about jealousy. I'm not jealous. I would not want to be Sarasota Tim. I'm not the one being sued for $30,000. He is for being malicious towards my YouTube channel and never following through with full federal copyright legal action against me. He just uses a system, weaponizes it to silence his critics. And he certainly doesn't like a registered nurse who's going to call out his medical misinformation.
It ain't always about. Maybe he's needing a kind deed. Like, hey, somebody did me a kind deed. I'll do a kind deed. You do a kind deed to somebody.
Why don't you do a kind deed, Tim, and return Johnny Vegas's golf clubs back to him in the bag? As you, with all this money that you have procured through your buy me a coffee, other than trying to double down and say that he gifted them to you? Or did you pawn his golf clubs or sell them and get something cheaper from a yard sale and fill the bag? Because you do not do kind deeds.
I don't have any money and they can't pay it forward. Well, then what good is that? Let's get this guy to pay for the guy behind him. I got my critics card
out. It's just so empty, anything he does, because of the fact that he's just so awful in other ways. It's taking stuff. Just buy me a coffee. It's just so performative. It's just the worst. It's trash. It's trash content. It's slop.
Here we go. Remember, it's got to be under $10.
He says this just to be a rage baiter because he needs to get views to his channel. That's all. It's like the most tired and tested. I'm not saying tried. It's literally tired and tested YouTube thing to do. He just wants other people who don't like him to watch his content. And I just say, watch through the reactors, guys. Tim has tried to eliminate all reactors by sending false copyright strikes. And that's why he's just a platform flagger and just a bad faith actor all around. He committed perjury so many times, it's not even funny.
4.26. You have a 12 coupons?
No, I have a Diet Coke.
Okay. So 13. Yeah.
Now, how much is the order behind me?
Well, that was for the two ice cream cones. So it's going to be $4.25.
I'll take care of that.
Okay. Actually, somebody, I need a manager.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. Because you use the same credit card, you got to get approval. $4 and change.
Why don't you just hand a $5 bill? Why do you always have to make it awkward? Don't you have $5 cash? Even I carry $5 cash, Tim.
Yeah, I might get the order behind him, too.
Well, that's the least you can do now. You're holding everybody up.
Guy's gonna be
For your nonsense that you're probably going to write on your Schedule C as a promotion or something. I mean, it's just a tax write-off to offset whatever he gets. Well, I don't even know if he sends us buy me a coffee on his taxes. Who knows with this guy? I'd love to take a look at his tax filings.
Keep his horn at me like, what's taking you so long? Then he's going to get up here and find out I bought his meal. Watch him blow his horn, though. Lady yesterday, or whoever it was, at $10 and change, they didn't even... Hey, how's it going?
See, he doesn't do it to actually be kind. He does it to get recognition. He's this malignant. It's just wild. I always find it fascinating that his subs sent him the money, like I said. And obviously I highlight it because I'm a reaction channel. I mean, that's what we do.
Is that the girl that worked the window yesterday?
I don't know. I just got the steak. And I was on yesterday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on, Tim, hurry it up. It's been 30 minutes.
I taught her what a zing is. A zing is a Diet Coke. Because it zings when you go down your throat.
Have a great day. Bye,
All right, let's
see what happens.
2 hours later.
$5 Coke here. $6 Coke.
Tim only does this for one reason.
I can't even get erect.
That. Absolutely. Well, if that's the problem, Tim, I think definitely meat might be an issue. He will never edit his content. So you're just going to watch this and we're going to bear the pain together. And I've actually got him at 1.5 speed. And he anticipates that his audience is just putting this stuff on and walking away and letting the ads run through. So he just says whatever.
Oh, dude, I saw that. Oh, well, stuff happens. Thank you. Hey, do me a favor. Tell this tourist behind me that I bought his lunch. And it was courtesy. It was this guy behind me. I
Tourist? Okay.
bought his lunch. Here, tell him it was courtesy of Sarasota Tim, YouTuber. That's right.
Not for much longer. Because if you get your money going as Tim, you're not going to want to do YouTube. So I just have that feeling. It's not for the love of the game.
that burns them haters up.
Listen to Tim. He thinks he's burning us up because you're a YouTuber. Tim, your views are no better than mine sometimes. And the only reason why you get better views is because YouTube actually actively pushes your videos in the algorithm still, whereas mine have been forced into an absolute stranglehold because you struck my content so many times, which I counter notified every single one of them. And all of my videos have been restored. But unfortunately, the long-term damage happened. So I'm trying to get this judgment, which I will on August the 13th. And then I get it to the registered agent at YouTube. And then I get them to have a human legal compliance department look at my account and obviously see the malicious attacks falsely levied by Sarasota Tim to me, and hopefully get my trust score returned and get his account looked at. And maybe YouTube makes a decision to there as to whether they feel like they want to host him and his sloppy content any further. And I have no problem because there's always other people to make commentary around.
He still ain't waving or blowing. That's 2 days in a row. I quit. Where's my straw? At least he knows who gave it to him. What'd you do with your straw, Baker? Dad, blame it. All this traffic coming in.
Always such positive content. You know, that's what you come here for the Sarasota channel for. There's some positivity, guys, and talk about Jesus.
Ah, all right, where were we? Begging for thank yous. He's probably like,
well, that's not even a dry bag. We'll just get that full bag. That's fully wet and loaded.
you should have bought it. Hey, there's the police. I'd like to buy it for the blue. Well, I don't know where my straw went.
Oh, so you're going to drive and try to look for your straw while your camera rolling. That seems safe. And I guess he's talking about the fact that these people didn't thank him. But lo and behold, don't worry, people. Hurry up, Tim, because this video is getting long.
He definitely gave me one. Ah. Hey, look how gray it's getting up here.
Safety first. It's Sarasota Tim.
Oh, folks, that's the best zing I ever had in my life. Man, that's a good zing. Oh, head freeze. Look at the bubbles. Look at them pearls in there.
Does anyone else think he's as irritating as I do? Drop it in the comments down below.
Huh? A lot of nice pearls. Hey, look. There's Baker's old 4Runner. I covered mine up with chrome.
So are you going to say anything interesting at the end? Probably not. I just want to hear him beg for his AdSense.
I spent so much money on that thing, just like I did the KLX. I did a few things in this one, too.
So you mentioned the KLX, but you didn't mention whether or not you sold the KLX.
I just do that. I buy something, I kind of make it mine. Look at this straw. Don't come over here. I got you on camera.
Just throwing the trash in his truck like that? He's in a mood.
All right, we got to stop at Walmart, pick up like 4 cases of water, 6 steaks, 4 packs of hamburger, 2 sticks of butter. And just start crushing it.
He is in a mood. You can tell he's really in a mood. And I love it for him. All right, guys. This is what Tim thinks all the time.
Look what I have got for you.
Yeah, look what I have got for you with this sloppy content. All right, guys. If you did get this far, I didn't expect it to be 40 minutes. I cut out a bunch of stuff. I gave some speeches. I'm not going to lie, but it's my commentary. So, yeah, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me a cup of coffee if you did get this far in the video. I certainly do appreciate it. If you see that button that says hype, give me a hype. Send me up the algorithm. I certainly appreciate that as well. And, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments what you think about Tim and his burning up the haters. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Life and Vibe, thanks so much. My queen, my Sarasota Tim expert.